Happy Monday. Happy beginning of the week. And welcome to my live. And if you happen to be watching later, welcome to the replay. I'm glad that you are here. My name is Robin, and I'm with Robin's Egg Blue Creations, and I'm also an independent designer with Couture. Once you hop on either the live or the replay, say hi in the comments. Tell me where you are watching from. If you are indeed hopping on the replay, don't forget to put hashtag replay so that I am alerted as to when you hop on. Also want to let you know that I'm live in 3 locations this evening. So if you hear me refer to a comment that you don't see in your comment feed, then that person may be viewing and commenting from a different platform. Also, if you are watching from my private Facebook group, there is a permission link in the description of the video. If you choose to click that permission link, that just allows StreamYard to pin your profile name and pic to your comment. If you choose not to do that, then you just show up as Facebook user in my comments, and I don't know who to say hi to. Speaking of saying hi, I see that Jason is watching from the other side of the door. And hello, Tony from Texas. Welcome very much. Tony, were you in the path of any of those severe storms on Friday? If so, I hope you are safe. And as always, if at any time during this project you like what you see and you want to spread it all over Facebook and YouTube, I would greatly appreciate it. Also hit that like button, hit the heart button, subscribe, turn on your notifications, all that fun stuff, and tag your crafty friends and invite them to watch with you. I see that someone is watching from their craft room. I'm assuming that's, nope, that's Stacia. I looked. I have my group open on my phone, so I hope you don't mind me ratting you out. Stacia, welcome. Tony says she was not in the path of any of those storms. I hope you're not tomorrow either. There's supposed to be some more bad weather coming tomorrow, so stay safe if you're in the path of any of those storms. So with that, let's flip the camera. So it is monthly transfer Monday. So we have this month's transfer. This is Farm Fresh Organic. It is an exclusive B-sized transfer that only Club Couture members and designers can get. Let me pull up a quick graphic. That is the wrong graphic, but let me see if I can pull it up. No, I can't pull it up on the fly. It's on my phone, so never mind. I won't show you that one. Anyway, this is a part of a DIY monthly subscription kit that is mailed directly to your mailbox every month. It comes with a B-size transfer and 3 paste single packets. This month's colors are Bark, Black Velvet, and Sage. And it is $21.99 US and $27.99 Canadian. There is a 3-month minimum commitment to sign up, but you can cancel at any time after that. So this is a silkscreen reusable transfer. Because it is reusable about 8 to 12 times, I want to make sure that I note that this is the back side of the transfer so that when I'm finished cleaning it and I'm ready to put it away, I know that I need to place the transfer on this side. And I did not see the big black sticker on this one. But it is the same color as the other ones. I'm going to go ahead and cover. So if you get a transfer that has a big sticker like this is just telling you that the copyright information down here in the bottom left is when it was manufactured. It was also manufactured as a silkscreen transfer. So you want to either remove that or cover it up. This one did not come with one, but I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to cover it up. So I'm just going to add a little bit of tape. And while I'm at it, I don't necessarily want these borders. So I'm going to do my best to cover those up. stick that straight edge right there. Hello, Miss Kendria. How are you? I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked Tony, because I know you're in Mississippi. Were you anywhere near the storms on Friday? And will you be anywhere near the storms that are coming through tomorrow? I've been thinking about you all weekend, hoping you were safe. Oops. So if any of you are crafting, what is on your craft table currently? Too big. Okay. Just going to trim that back. So I'm just covering up these little borders because I don't necessarily want them on my final project. Just doing a little bit of surgery. Okay. Oops. I'm trying to put stuff back. Otherwise, if you would, because my desk is already a disaster, I don't want it to be even more of a disaster. Okay, so tonight we're going to be using a tray that I had in my stash that I built. That I made. It's just roughly, in case any of you want to know, it is 12 by 16. And then I used some little 1/4 inch pieces of aspen. These are 2.5 inches wide. I think I got comes in a big long strip at Menards, and I just cut them into 2.5 by 11 and 5/8, 10 and 5/8, just to act as bracing pieces. Kendria says the previous storms hit about an hour and a half northwest of where she is in Mississippi. Not sure where the coming storms are supposed to happen. Well, there's supposed to be more storms tomorrow. I think they're more northward, like up into Illinois, Iowa. But I know some of them are in Missouri, and I don't know how far down they dip, though. I wasn't paying attention. So this is the tray surface that we're going to use. Right now it's going to be a handleless tray because I can't locate my handles at the moment. So we won't be doing those on tonight's live. But because this is a painted surface, I want to protect both my surface and my transfer. So I'm going to use a little bit of paste wax, or just, yeah, finishing paste wax. And this is the Couture version. So this is going to get into some of those little nooks and crannies that I can't see, that I didn't get when I sanded and that I raised up when I painted. It's also going to protect my transfer from pulling off any of those paint or wood fibers. And it's also going to make sure that my transfer doesn't stick so hard that it pulls or distorts and then doesn't work properly. So I'm just going to go back in and buff it. And if you don't want to use Couture wax, you can always use like a min wax, and you can use either dark or clear, whatever floats your boat. There's also a Kills wax. There's all sorts of stuff out there you could use. Okay, so let's put that away. So again, let's bring our transfer back in. So I'm just going to remove the backer sheet from the transfer. Let's move my tray to the side and bring in my fuzzing cloth. So I just want to knock back a little bit of that adhesive. just to keep it from being so sticky that it pulls or distorts or wrecks my surface. It's kind of hard to fuzz it with all that tape on it. I mainly want to get this inside part where most of the non-silk screen surface is, or area is. I think that's probably pretty good. Okay, so let's put this on our tray. And I'm just going to center it, kind of eyeballing it, using the edges of my braces and the top and the bottom of the tray to kind of help center it. That looks pretty good. And then I'm just going to burnish it down. These wouldn't have, hi Miss Bonita, how are you? These aren't particularly my favorite colors to choose from, but it's what they used in the sample and it's what comes with your transfer, so I decided that's what we're going to go with. So again, if you are a club member, then your paste singles would come in black velvet, bark, and sage. So let's get those opened up. Move this down a little bit. Okay, so let's start. And I'm just going to start from top to bottom, except I'm going to leave the animals for last because I'm going to do those in black. I have learned personally that I need to do black last. That way my colors don't end up mixing all together. Bonita says she's good. She was on the phone with your mama. Well, that definitely comes first. I need to call my mama. So this is bark. So I'm just using my little mini squeegee to add paste to the silk screen areas. And then I'm going to remove the excess and put all of that back in my jar. And then I'm going to go in and kind of even out my squeegee lines, because if those squeegee lines dry, they'll dry in your design and you can see them. I'm going to pull that back, and this transfer is distressed. So there's going to be parts of this gingham or buffalo check that go. That's weird. Oh, it came unplugged. That it looks like I boo-booed, but I didn't. That's just built into the transfer. Sure wish I knew what I did with those handles. Oh well. So this will be a tray, but tonight it's going to be handleless because I can't find my last set of handles. So this is sage. I'm going to remove, kind of even out my lines, make sure I got all the tops and toes of my letters. Then I'm going to come back in and just do, there's some little squares right here. I'll just do those in bark. And I just got a smaller squeegee. This is a mini squeegee that I cut in half. So don't feel free to cut those as you need to make smaller squeegees. And we'll come back down and we'll do the bottom because we're going to do our animals last, because Black and I don't get along and we end up getting all of our colors mixed together. I have learned that the hard way. If I have colors along with black, I've learned that it's easier for me and I'm more successful if I do the black last, because it will cover up any other color. But if you accidentally get a color black where the color is supposed to be, it's hard to cover that up. Okay, so now I'm going to do the word organic in sage. This will be a kind of a quick project. Famous last words, I know. Okay, that's done. I know it's kind of hard for you guys to see the sage, but truthfully, it doesn't show up very well. I could maybe go back in with eucalyptus. It's a little darker. Or even jade. It's a retired color. Let's just... Kendra, I have not made very many door hangers. I've printed a lot of templates. I have cut out a lot of templates. In fact, I have Regina's bunny, ribbon leg bunny, cut up and taped up, ready to cut out on the dining room table. And I haven't. I want to. They're so cute. I just haven't. How about you? What are you working on right now? So everyone should go check out Kendria's page, Cutesy Glam. There's a third word in there. Cutesy Glam Designs, Cutesy Glam. I'm going to come back in with eucalyptus. We'll see if this works. I may totally botch it, but we'll see. I probably should have cleaned the transfer first before I did this. But let me experiment for you. I will gladly be the guinea pig. I think Kendra has done some metal Easter buckets, Cutesy Glam Designs. She's working on a sunflower sign. I haven't done any of Lily Pad Designs templates, but oh my gosh, her work is gorgeous. So Lily Pad Designs does door hangers, but they're not wooden. They're on aluminum sheets. And oh my gosh, she paints so well that they look like they were printed on there. Let's see what kind of mess I made. Actually, I like that better. I didn't mess it up too bad. And it looks a lot better. So if you're working on a light surface or a light surface that has some distressing like mine, excuse me, maybe go up a shade or two. The sage, it wasn't showing up very well. But this, you can look, this shows up very well. Okay, now we can do the aminals. Sorry, or animals. It's what when I used to do childcare in college, I had a family that I took care of every Thursday while their parents worked late. And so, you know, I still call yogurt because that's what they used to call it. Magazines or mazagines, and animals or aminals. Just some little quirks. Okay, now let's do the animals, the little rooster and the pig. And those will be in black velvet. Oh, just stuck my finger in it. So what's the temperature like in Texas or Mississippi, if Tony's still on? And Kendria, what's the weather like in Mississippi? Last week we had snow on Tuesday, and then by Friday it was 81. And we have daffodils blooming in the snow. Okie doke. Let's put that over there. Well, that was a pretty quick project. So the tray was super easy to put together. I mean, well, I just wood glued it. It's not even stapled. It's not nailed together. It's just wood glue and clamps. And then I just painted it with that antiquing wax, and then just roughly painted over that with white chalk paint, which didn't take long. And then literally 15 minutes to chalk it. Super easy. That's what it looks like. So if you're still into the farmhouse look, it's going to be perfect. So now let me show you, as easy as it was to create that, it's super easy to clean up after that. Let me get my board eraser. So you just need a water source of some sort. So I just have a little tub here. In fact, I just have a little tub in my utility sink. And that's what I use, this same little tub in the utility sink as well. But you could use a kitchen sink, your shower, your tub. Some ladies just use a squirt bottle. But I just like to use actual water. And then you need a board eraser. And so you're just going to wipe that paste off the front. And I try to just go in one direction. And I kind of work from the middle out. So then I'll flip it around. I'll turn it around and do this side. And then you can see there's, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little bit of paste still left. I can see some bark paste. So I find it's very helpful to come from the back side and wipe the same way from the middle out on the back side. Turn it around and go from the middle out this way. And then let's bring it out to our table or to our towel. Put this away before I spill it. And then we can peel off all this tape. Kendra says it's hot and muggy. You think the high was 85 today? Wow. Got to be, it was in the high 70s here. Okay, so let's give this a good scrub. And then we're going to flip it over. Make sure I got everything there. Uh-oh. That tape peeled off some of my teal. I'll just have to be careful of that the next time I use it. Interesting. Okay, so to dry it, with some of the newer lighter transfers, I used to just, I like to leave them sit out for about 15 minutes until they dry. With the old ones, I would just put them right back on their backer sheet. But these new backer sheets are a little weird. Yeah, you want to be careful if you use anything other than placement tape because it ripped off some of the teal. If you put these new transfers right back on their backer sheet damp, it will warp the backer sheet, which doesn't necessarily hurt your transfer, but it made it kind of bubbly, so hopefully it won't affect how it works. Let me show you up this way. Again, just pretend that there's handles. So here is our cute tray. So you could serve on this. I would probably put a piece of parchment paper, or you could even get those clear, flexible cutting mats from Dollar Tree and just trim it down to fit into here. It's those same flexible mats that I use for the tiered tray liners. You could just cut it down to fit it over here, and then you could still see the design, but yet it would be food safe. You could also seal it with like a food safe butcher block, but I would still probably protect the design with and your food with like a piece of parchment paper or something. Just pretend it has handles because it will eventually. Let me see if I have any. I do have this graphic. So there's a new color of the month for April. It's called Duchess. So it's kind of a periwinkle blue gray color. So you can unlock the ability to purchase Duchess with a $75 order, and you can order up to 3, but you have to unlock the ability first by putting $75 in your cart. Let me see if I still have, yep, and let me see if they're still available. So we do have, I'm going to share my screen, bear with me. There are 2 chalk boxes that are available right here. So I'm going to share those. There we go. Let's remove this. And let's make this full size. So we have this chalk box. It's the Bird and the Bees chalk box. So it comes with everything pictured. So it comes with all of this. So welcome to our nest. the Etched Birds transfer, the Honeybee Farm transfer, the Busy, Busy, Busy transfer, and then that second B-size transfer. It comes with a box frame, a house box frame, an Aiden chalkboard, your bird cutouts, 2 sets of bird cutouts, the board and pillar, an apron, and then one of the palette packs, a multi-tool, and a mini squeegee, and a thing of white paste, and a thing of black paste. And that is, I'm not for sure if that's your price or my price, but so that's one of the chalk boxes. The other chalk box, which this one will go quick, I think, is the Vintage Farmhouse chalk box. So it comes with the Hey Y'all, the Bless Our Home, which was a really super cute transfer. The Groceries, Mercantile, and the Sheep, they're all part of a collection of transfers. You also get bright white paste, black paste, a palette pack, 3 ink singles, an ink mat, a 2-pack of pillow covers, an apron, a 5x7 palette board, a multi-tool, a mini squeegee, and an Aiden board. So those will go quick, I think. So keep an eye on those. I think that's all I have. So let's stop sharing. And I forgot to do the, if y'all want to hang on for a bit, I can pull my keyboard out and, oops, there goes my camera. Actually, so you don't have to sit here and watch me fumble, I will record the check-in drawing from this morning's check-in post. So I will do that and I will upload it to my Facebook page. I forgot to get that prepared. I was terrible about pre-planning. Kendra and Jason said it looks great and it's super cute. Thank you. It'll look really even cuter when I get handle trays on it. But I'm going to hop off and I will get back on and record myself doing the drawing for this morning's check-in. But I greatly appreciate those of you that hung out with me this evening, or if you're hanging out with me later on the replay. I hope you all have a great week. If you happen to be in the storm's path tomorrow, please stay safe. Have a great week, and I will talk to you later.